Hi everyone, this is Jacqueline Wilmont with Brooks Safety Solutions. Yesterday, the world learned that the New York Yankees outfielder Brett Gardner's son Miller passed away of carbon monoxide poisoning while on vacation with his family in Costa Rica. Our hearts go out to the Gardner family. Sadly, this tragedy is all too familiar for those of us in the fire protection and life safety community. Here are some fast facts or things you need to know to protect yourself, your family, and your friends from carbon monoxide poisoning. Carbon monoxide is a colorless, odorless, tasteless gas created when fuels burn incompletely, hence the nickname invisible or silent killer. So when we say fuels burning incompletely, what types of fuels are we talking about? Well, we're talking about gasoline, wood, coal, propane, natural gas, oil, methane, the list goes on. So where are these potential sources of CO located in our homes? Well, we'll start outside. You can see the grill that I have here out on the patio. That needs to stay outside, whether it's gas or charcoal. And you think about the furnace or the water heater in our basements. On the first floor, you'll see I have a fireplace, stove, dryer. Those are all potential sources where CO could build up. During and after a snowstorm, we need to make sure that the vents for the dryer, the furnace, the stove, and fireplaces are clear of snow. When we think about an attached garage, we need to make sure that we never run a vehicle or another fueled engine or motor indoors, even if the garage doors are open. And make sure the exhaust pipe of a running vehicle is not covered with snow. As you can see, I purposely left the generator outside. It should be used in a well-ventilated location outdoors, away from windows, doors, and vent openings. So if there is a CO alarm, what does it sound like? Do you know the difference between a CO alarm and a smoke alarm? The CO alarm is going to have a 4-chirp beep followed by a pause like this. A smoke alarm is going to sound like this. 3 chirps. Here are some tips to stay safe from carbon monoxide poisoning. Install a CO alarm in a central location outside each sleeping area and in each sleeping area. Install a CO alarm on every level of the home, as well as locations where required by applicable laws, codes, and standards. This is usually associated where we see fuel burning appliances being installed. Interconnect all CO alarms for best protection so that when one sounds, they all sound. Follow the manufacturer's instructions for the placement and mounting height. Also make sure that you purchase a CO alarm that has been listed from a recognized lab. Personally, I have interconnected alarms that are actually smoke and CO alarms in my home, so you can just check which one you have by grabbing a step stool and reading the alarm. Replace each alarm according to the manufacturer's instructions. This is typically every 10 years. Test alarms every month. It's literally a button you press, it says test, you press it until you hear the alarm sound, and then follow the manufacturer's instructions. If the audible trouble signal sounds, check for low batteries. If there's no sound at all, replace it immediately. Also remember to replace batteries at least once per year. I usually do mine at Christmas time, it's another sanity check. If the CO alarm sounds, you need to leave immediately and get outside and call 911 for help. Don't forget that when you're on travel, to bring your listed portable CO detector with you. Just pull it out with your laptop and your other electronic devices when you go through security, as no one likes getting hung up in that line. This is battery operated and can save your life. Also, don't forget that as the warm weather is approaching and people are boating, watch children very closely when they play on swim decks or on the rear of the boat. I always make sure my 3 are up front. And these are your fast facts in 4 minutes.